One of the biggest industries that is about to have or experience a phenomenal revolution, I mean, it's going to be catastrophic for some, is in the college and university education industry is going through a massive change, and there will be phenomenal disruption. So if you are a college professor or you are a college dean or president, there's going to be some massive changes coming your way, and you have to be ready for it. I mean, when you think about major corporations and companies that are making changes to their policies where they say we no longer require you to have a 4-year degree to actually work here, what that begins to change is that less people will be interested in paying these high prices to go to college and paying these high tuition to actually go to those schools. And if that happens, then the school starts losing a significant amount of revenue. Now, if you're a college professor or if you're a dean or a president, here are a couple of things that I'd recommend. Its first thing is you definitely want to start making a better connection to the real world. And when I say connect to the real world, it's through things like not only just requiring your students to have an internship. I would say, yeah, let's start there. If your school does not require that your students have an internship, a real world working experience, then that's something you need to change immediately because they have to get experience. And then if you already offer or already require internship, is finding ways where you can invite the companies and the corporations into your classroom where they are incorporating what they do in what these students are actually learning and practicing in the classroom. For example, inviting executives to come to your school to be a guest professor on a subject matter for a day, or even just making connections with different companies. And if they're working through a problem in their company or their corporation or their not-for-profit organization, making it a classroom project to where your students are going to be working on finding ideas and creating recommendations that they can then present back to that company, so that company then has a closer relationship with your school. And then also it gives your students the opportunity to showcase that they not only can learn the scholastical stuff in school, or that they can learn enough to pass a test, but they can actually do the job. And it increases their chances of being able to land solid jobs in their field. And then number 2, I would just prepare yourself to say, hey, you have to make sure you are running your school like an effective business. Whatever you are doing on the budget and the finances of your school, you have to look at it like you would look at a business and say, are we spending the money wisely? Are we putting the money that the school has in the right places? If you are not, chances are you are probably going to be significantly affected if your enrollment starts to decrease.